Oh, stay down. Stay down. Good boy. Hi, you guys. Thank you for liking the video. This is going to be a real quick video. I'm actually not going to show myself. Not tonight. We are coming up on a full moon. We also have an eclipse. This eclipse is all about letting go. It is 150% about letting go. 150%. So I'm going to make an announcement and I'm going to put a link where you guys can purchase a video that I'm going to do. It is only the second video I have charged for. The first one was called Clarity. Close to 200 of you bought Clarity. Thank you very much. That video is still up and still available. It's like, I think I shot the video 4 days ago about that, and the link is in the description. It's also in the community section of this channel. Also, for all of you who are subscribed, please, please, please hit the bell notification button if you've not hit it already, okay? I'm going to give you an interlude of what's been going on with me, why I haven't been on live as much, and where I am in my journey. And, you know, we're all letting go during this equinox, myself included, of remnants, fragments of a situation. Not everybody's letting go. And what happened last week is I had a dream that woke me up at like 3:30, literally 3:33 in the morning. And I just started jotting notes of what was coming, like these downloads that were coming during my dream. And I put it in a video form that ended up being 100, I'm so sorry, an hour and 13 minutes long. Some of you may have a grandmother turning 100 or a grandfather. At any rate, I put this in a video and I uploaded it to Vimeo, and I charged for it. And I didn't charge near as much as like a private reading, but it was for people who needed clarity in order to move forward in their life. So thank you very much. So it was for people who needed clarity in order to move forward with their life. A little over 200 of you bought, and I got so many messages from you saying that you got the clarity you need. What happened 2 nights ago is I had another dream. It kept me up. I think I'd been asleep maybe 2.5 hours, and then I was up the rest of the night. And this has not happened in a long time. I usually sleep, 8-9 hours a night. I got 9 hours last night for sure. But I had so many more downloads, and I feel like I'm equipped now to help you guys move forward out of situations you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel confused, and you feel almost like, in a sense, like violated, or just like, how could you have been so foolish, or what have you. I feel like I'm equipped now to help you move forward in those areas after I share another clarity video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a 2-part series. Those of you who bought the first one, thank you very much. I appreciate it, but this is a whole new thing. This is a whole new thing, okay? So I'm not going to, it's going to have a new password, everything, because this is going to be actually a clarity video, which is probably going to be an hour long. They literally take 3 hours to download. Hi there. And then there's going to be a second video that's almost like a class where I teach you to let go. I literally give you the tools to release with ease, with grace, without, posting a bunch of crazy negative shit on your social media, which, look, everyone's done that, without having bitterness and anger in your heart, without crying and being up all night. These are going to be so helpful for you. What I'm going to teach you to do, these tips, these tried and tested, beautiful ways of completely detaching yourself, but also sending healing love to the other people involved. And when I say other people, I said other people, not just other person. Because I guarantee you, if you are needing to break free, even if you love the person and say you want them back, set someone free. If it's meant to be, they'll come back to you. This follow-up video, so let me just break it down for you. If you've already bought the first clarity video, I can't upload this there. I'm gonna upload it in Vimeo with a new password, and yes, it will have to be bought, because you're gonna get a 2-part series in this new segment. So it's gonna be the first video, and then the second video, which is gonna teach you the skills on detaching and letting go with ease. So here's how to know if this video is for you. This is for people that either know or suspect that they've been in some type of third-party situation. This is for people who know or suspect that someone led them astray a little too long. This is for people who know or suspect that they may not have the full truth in their situation. This is for people who feel as though, I don't even like to talk like this, but that feel as though they have some type of hex on them and they can't break free from a situation. This is for people who feel that their mind is having repetitive thought patterns about a cycle they've been in. How do you know if you're in a cycle? Well, let's just break it down really quickly. Yeah, a lot of you are going to type, that's me, or me too. Me too, A lot of you are. I'm not in a cycle. I break free from cycles. When I see something as a pattern, I break free. But I want to tell you, it wasn't always like that. It was not always like that. I had to go through my own lessons to learn when I was in a pattern. So here's how you know you're in a cycle that is unhealthy for you. A, if you have someone who is in and out of your life, it's like a revolving door. You're in a cycle. B, if you have someone who drops in once a month, you're in a cycle. C, if you are allowing A or B to happen, you're in a cycle. D, if you feel confused about a situation or about how a person truly feels about you, you're in a cycle. Let's go on. If you feel that someone is not being authentic about having ended a situation, and you are in a relationship with this person and you feel that they may still be stringing someone along from their past and haven't cut ties, this video is for you. If you are having trouble making a choice, this video is for you. If you are starting to see options come your way like a butterfly pool, this video is for you. If you have felt like you have been isolating yourself for far too long, this video is for you. If you feel that you haven't been taking care of yourself like you once did, this video is for you. If you have a fear, a deep-rooted fear that someone may be not being honest with you and maybe, say, going outside of your relationship, cheating, what have you, this video is for you. If you feel financially trapped in a situation, like someone's controlling you with money, like you want to leave, but maybe you don't have the funds, this video is for you. If you feel as though someone is energetically trying to keep you stuck. Now, what is energetically trying to keep you stuck? Like black magic or anything like that. This video is for you. I'm going to teach you how to protect yourself, how to protect your energy, how to break free from unhealthy situations. Listen, this is after the clarity video. So we've got 2 videos. We get the clarity video where I go through all the signs, I give the intuitive downloads, I get the pad of paper out and the list that I wrote down that came from my dream, which I know are intuitive downloads. Thank God they're coming to me in my sleep now, because about a year ago, they were coming to me when I was awake and it was a nightmare. My Twitter feed looked like a cesspool of spiritual messages. What a wackadoo, right? If you are having trouble with bitterness and anger in your heart, this video is for you. If you have ruminating thoughts, these videos are going to be for you. The videos are going to come separately. They're going to come separately. So for the first week, you're going to have the video, which is clarity. And then you're going to digest that. And on the full moon, you're going to release it. The full moon's tomorrow. So tomorrow the video goes up. Take the video in, digest the information from it. Take only what pertains to you, because there'll be a lot of intuitive messages coming through, a lot of messages from my dream. Take only what is for you, digest it, and then know in your heart and prepare yourself for the following week. Okay, I'm going to get a second video and she's going to teach us how to release, let go, and be done. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, I don't want to be done. And I love my, husband. I love my partner and I want them to come back to me. And I want them. That's great. That's great. I agree. But what has been brought to my attention, I'm not even going to say it. The first video is going to be all about clarity. The second video, lifting you up and out of the darkness and into the light, while sending them healing energy as you go. What a lot of you don't know is this partner, this person, this person you're involved with, or this person that, has dragged you through the mud, or this person that you never got clarity from, or whatever you're going through. What a lot of you don't know is this person suffers from really bad dreams. Some of them may suffer from like mental illness. Bipolar is one that was coming through very, very strongly in my dream, like, someone suffering from a mental disorder that they've had since they were a child and it went undiagnosed. A lot of them are going through a massive healing process of letting go right now that is very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. If you're dealing with anyone that has Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Pisces in their chart, or Capricorn, major, 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 major shit going on with those signs. Major, major. A lot of the Aries have learned the lessons. They're being uprooted, uplifted out of the muck and mire. Or if you're Pisces on the cusp of Aries, they're at the final phase. Life-changing. This is going to be life-changing shit. I'm not going to raise the price of what I charged before. I'm going to charge exactly the same, but you're going to get 2 videos a week apart. It's intense, you guys. It's intense, you know? I think that this moon is an excellent moon to really dive deep. I couldn't even, I canceled 3, I can't even talk. I canceled 3 people today. 3 people. I'm major release, but it's when I do my best work, but I don't want everyone to really see my shit right now. But mega release to the point where like you don't even, what's really beautiful is, oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, Super Chats is on, but I didn't expect anything. Thank you so much. What's really beautiful is when you don't care anymore. You just want the highest good for everyone. And you'll know that you're at that space when whatever side you're on, if you've been hiding a lot of shit, right? Not being authentic with people, if you're upfront with them 150%, that's when you'll know that you've had massive growth in healing. And if you are one of the people that was in the dark and wanting clarity constantly, and you can get the ruminating thoughts to stop and be able to focus again on yourself, that's when you'll know that you are on the other side. Now, if you are completely suffering and I know if you're in the 9 of Swords energy, if you're in that energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped, which where we're at universally, you shouldn't be. I have to say that you shouldn't be feeling that way. But if you're still not wanting like change to occur, and you know, change can come in many different forms. It can mean redefining a relationship into something completely different, or it can be, you know, someone new. It can be anything. It can be a job. It can be anything. If you are one of those people that still want to stay on the same, I have to say it, okay? Fucked up, you know, muck and mire train you've been on, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't even think the second video will help. Thank you so much, you guys. Goodness. I didn't expect all this. This is just me kind of, but I will tell you that even myself, who literally went from, you know, I'm a triple water sign. That's, no one holds on like us. We, you know, Scorpio moon people, we want to be your ride or die, you know, we'll like stick by you until, you know, we're blue in the face. But literally, I came to a point that I was blue in the face and had to be brought up by someone else for air. I literally had to be lifted by someone else to dig my way out. Just a little, because I'm a triple water sign. So I thrive on physical touch, on emotion, on passion, on love, right? And what do you do if you have a person that just like refuses to give you what you need? I'm using, you know, this as an example. So that's when the universe, that's when God sends in someone to lift you up, like a saving grace, lift you up. but I've been where you're at. It's been a while, but I've been there. That needy space, you know? That needy space. You deserve more than crumbs. You deserve more than half answers, half truths. You do deserve clarity. You do deserve peace of mind. You do deserve the cutting of a cord completely and burying it. Some of you need to not bury something. Some of you need to burn it, literally. Some of you need to burn it. Some of you need to literally release an entity. And I say an entity because I feel that some of you have been really, really abused mentally. I do. I feel that some of you have really, 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 really been damaged by someone else. And for those of you, I am here to tell you, you can heal yourself. Now, during the healing process, you may become like a Queen of Swords reversed for, maybe a long time, maybe like a year. You may be a bitter Betty for a little while. But I'll tell you what, the other side is epically beautiful. Epically beautiful. Sunshine and rainbows, whether you're with someone or not. Sunshine and rainbows. Financially, physically, and in the love department. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Oh, I love all your comments, Wildflower. She leaves the coolest, funniest comments. So, video 1, video 2. I'm going to upload one video. It will probably be tomorrow because it takes so many hours to upload on Vimeo. I don't know why it's so slow over there, but when you upload an hour-long video, it's like, come on already. The second video will be 5 days after the first. The original Clarity video is still up there. This one's going to be totally different. It's going to have a totally different password. It's going to have this is totally different. It's something totally different. I didn't have any more dreams. I told you guys that bought the first one, if I had any more dreams, I would upload a second until 2 days ago. So this is totally different. And I'm going to attach a second video to this, which will be like a class. So that is it. I'll put the links in the description box, the link to purchase it. So, thank you. So what you'll do is you'll purchase it. Make sure your email is in there when you purchase it, and you'll get it tomorrow. You'll get the link with the password. And then 5 days after, you'll get a second link with the password. Yeah, so we should probably call this something else because the first one was called a Clarity video. So this will be Clarity video 2, and just we'll call it like Freedom. The second video will be Freedom. So let's just call this set Freedom 1 and 2. We'll call it Freedom 1 and 2. Someone just asked what it's called because this is totally different than the first one. Yes, everyone will have to pay even if you bought the first one. I think pretty much everyone was satisfied with the first one. Over 200 of you bought it, and I got beautiful, beautiful letters. Thank you if you wrote me a letter. Freedom 1 and 2. Thank you. So, I have to tell you guys, I know you guys are going through some shit because I'm feeling a real healing wave. I was at the gym, and there's a chiropractor that works out there. It's a really good looking, sweet, kind, loving soul. And I just said, hey, can you adjust me? And they're not supposed to do that there, but we went in a back room, a Pilates room, and he gave me an adjustment, and oh my God, did I cry. He must think I'm crazy. I just released the tears. I was like quivering lip, and He was so kind, though. He gave me his number and said if I needed anything, I could call him, and that was very kind. Very kind heart. He was an Aries, by the way. I think he had a Leo moon or a Capricorn moon too, because I can spot them right away. Nice dressed, you know. But boy, Lewis, are you okay? You okay, buddy? You okay? Okay. But boy, the release was massive. And you know, we hold energy in our body. Our issues live within our tissues. So when he released, and it was like, it sounded like a train crash. It was like the final bits and pieces of just letting go from a stagnant period in my life where I did feel unloved, very uncared for, very not taken care of. But something beautiful happened. God, I might start crying again. So I walk out and I run into my beautiful Persian friend. We were born on the same day, same year, everything. And she's buying something at the juice bar, and she's a Pisces. So of course she looks in, we have same moon, same everything. So she's intuitive as hell. It's like looking into my twin's eyes or something. And she said, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And I said, "Nothing. I'm just like, I think I'm just releasing like the last fragments of this, you know." And she sat me down and she said, "God, look at you. You're so beautiful. You have a beautiful home. You have a beautiful life. You're so healthy. And you have all these, people wanting to." And what I realized in that moment was my own energy pushing people away because there were still fragments of just not being treated well, of someone who really, hurt me. And so I went in my car and I was like, God, you've got to really release. Where are the tears? Release this now. More tears need to come. Release it. Just let this shit out. And so I drove to the ocean, and I do what I often do, which is just literally take my clothes off and get in the ocean. And it's so cold. Right now, you guys have no idea it's cold. And it was just like a cleansing of soul, of spirit. It was just like, fuck, yes. It was like, bring it down on me. Just let it come up, out, and through me. But let me help other people in the process. Let this come up, out, and through me, please. And let it be gone forever. Let the pain be gone forever. Let any feelings of angerness be gone forever. And what was so beautiful is like sending this person such healing love. A few people, actually it was more than one. A few people. Just sending full on love, imagining these cords being unwrapped that were holding me in place, wrapping them in unconditional love and sending them back to the person, and then pulling my positive, loving, sweet, open-hearted, beautiful energy back into my body. Giving air energy back to the person, returning the gaslighting, returning the ghosting, returning the cutting, returning all of that. Just being like, please take the negativity back. Please, here. So I won't get into my story, but I will tell all of you who have been treated poorly, and you've been treated poorly, They always come back. It always happens. It happened in my situation. But I want you to feel so good that you have a choice to say no. Because when someone grows, you'll know it. And here's how you'll know it. There will be no question in your mind, because a person will have so much love in their heart for you that they won't want you to suffer with wonderment, worry, anything like that. So there's a need to clear up with a lot of you, a lot of, mind fuckery that has gone on. And I feel like the reason I'm having these dreams and these spiritual downloads, epiphanies, whatever you want to call them, is it has nothing to do with being, Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, and being as intuitive as fuck. It has to do with suffering through similar, if not the same situations, and then healing from them. And being able to move forward and send someone love, even if they don't see that the entire time we mirrored each other. You can go into a relationship as the most loving, open-hearted woman or man, the most kind, loving, loyal, true, respectful, appreciative energy. And you can leave a relationship feeling bitter, angry, disloyal, pissed off and sad, and suffer from not being able to make a decision and depression and all of this because this other person dumped their energy on you. So what I had to do is really, really go deep over the last few days. All I have had is juice. I think I uploaded a salad picture on Instagram from like 3 days ago. All I've had in the last 48 hours is juice, just celery juice, straight celery. So what you have to understand is our issues live in our tissues. And so I had to empty myself fully to be able to have this stuff come up. And in order to have it come up, I had to go back from the very beginning and go through it all. All of it. Oh my God. Do you remember the wedding thing? Do you remember the first time he told you to fuck off? Do you remember, it was like from the very beginning, I had to go back, And I remember the shock value that another person's words had on me. And now I realize that a few years later, I actually can use those same words. Yeah. That's something to look at. And that's something that when it's recognized and you see it, you're able to heal it. But you know what? You don't have to be someone's verbal punching bag. It's funny that that comment came out because that's what I used to say to someone in my life. I used to say, I'm not your verbal punching bag. You don't have to be someone's verbal punching bag. You can actually take the bag and dismantle it and hand it back to them. Because what you don't know is this person's probably doing the work themselves to be a better person. Lewis, what's the matter, honey? What's wrong? No, you can't come up here. This, the people in your lives, not all of them, but everybody's doing some sort of work now to improve themselves. And if you aren't receiving abundance, if you don't have money flowing in, then you're off kilter. Then something's going on. You gotta start thinking better. So what I tried to do is I sent this person, actually there was two people, I sent them just total, pure, unconditional healing love from my heart. And I thanked them for the lessons that allowed me to have massive growth. And I told them that, you know, if they are able to heal themselves and their past relationship, you know, karma wounds and their past life wounds and their childhood wounds, that I would love them unconditionally, like I had all along, but that I can't, that I won't. I did this energetically. I didn't like call the person. That I won't suffer for anyone else's issues. For those of you that weren't in any kind of abusive situation and you were in a situation where someone was in and out of your life, and maybe you found out they had a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a wife, or were also in and out of someone else's life at the same time, and they just couldn't make a decision and were kind of keeping you energetically stuck, this goes for you too. This goes for you too. Awareness is key. So if you have not given someone a clue as to why they are no longer in your life and you've cut someone out of your life, probably making them aware that you're not like a complete idiot and you know the truth would be very, very healing for both them and you. Okay? So simply by saying, you know what? There has been a light shined on this. There was probably a light shine from the beginning, but you didn't trust your intuition. So simply by saying, you know, there has been a light shined on our situation, that the reason you're in and out, the reason you're, you know, you show up once a month or what have you is because you're in another situation or you can't make your mind up or what have you. And just kind of really energetically sending them love and saying thank you, but, you know, my life is more valuable, because some of you are in that type of situation. I know from a lot of my readings that would be helpful. For others of you, there's some of you that are in great relationships, but you've lost the passion. There's going to be tips in the second video for that as well. And congrats for like making it work, you know? For others of you, sadly to say, and this was coming in several downloads, you may be in a situation where, you know, there's more than one other person. You may be in a situation where you had a committed love relationship with someone for a few years, and then they kind of became an in and out energy, and they're dealing with someone from their distant past and someone new. That's for some of you. And I think the first video is going to help a lot of you. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to get off of here. I am going to do my full moon rituals tonight instead of tomorrow. I'm going to get a really good night's sleep because I've been fasting and I want my body to heal and rest and rejuvenate. And I need some extra sleep at this time for myself and my own heart healing and my own peace. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to purchase. It's going to be the same price as the first one in the description box. I'm going to I'll start uploading the video probably tonight, but it's going to take a while to get it up. So you can look for the video link and password in your inbox tomorrow. And then 5 days from now, you'll get the second video download. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. So I want to make everybody understand, because what I don't want to have happen is, and I got to tell you something else, energetically on the first Clarity video, it was hell to get it uploaded. I mean, I had to email everybody that had ordered that far, because you guys are still ordering the first Clarity video so many times. So I will put a link up. You know, if you want the original Clarity video and the new Clarity video and the healing video, you'll have to pay twice, because the other people paid already for the first one. So, you know, I'm just going to keep that private for them. But I'm going to put the links in the description box right now. Please don't email me about this. It's very simple. I'll explain it. It'll be very simple. Don't email me, please, you guys. I love you guys so much. Some of you send me emails that are storybooks, and I don't know if you think that like I lay in the sun all day, but I don't. I am so like, please don't. I know you guys are going through shit. I try to send love to everyone who emails me like that, but I really can't. I really, really can't. Did someone just ask me a personal question on a live feed? I'm going to try not to like call them out. Okay, we're going to ignore everything. Hey, Scorpio in Texas. So that's basically going to be it. Also, you may notice your animal's energy is a little bit scattered right now. It's because they feel the energy of the eclipse and the full moon coming, Lewis. So just extra care to your animals, your children. Okay. Also, all of you in legal situations, custody situations, waiting on money for someone. Sorry, I keep moving my hands. I'm cold. That info will be in this too. It's going to be pretty thorough. So both videos will be about an hour long. Okay, I love you guys. I love you. Be well. Bye. Oh, and the rest of the monthly readings for February, I am getting up. I think I have 4 up so far. I am going to try to just bang those out tomorrow. Just energetically, shooting like long videos for the past few days has not energetically been conducive to my healing. So I really had to pull back my energy. I hope you guys understand.